What's up, everybody? It's your girl Brittany coming back at you with another video. Shout out to everybody who has subscribed to me within this past week that I've actually been posting videos. I'm almost at 1,000 minutes of watch time in only a week, and I'm so geeked. So shout out to y'all. Today it's a serious topic, but it's not. It's a serious topic, but it's not as serious as the previous topics because we already talked about death and overdose. But this one is right here. We can have a little fun, just a little bit, because it's still kind of serious. But we can still have a little bit of fun with it, because there's a lot of juicy juice going on up in this, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and break this story down. So Love&Hip-Hop star Tommie Lee has a daughter named Samaria who just announced her pregnancy about a month ago. She just turned 17 on the 19th. So last week, she posted a pregnancy Q&A on her YouTube channel. And in that Q&A, she had quite a few questions from people that was asking her like, oh, how did Tommie feel when she found out you got pregnant? And she let it be known that Tommie wasn't feeling it. Tommie was not feeling her pregnancy. She was very disappointed. She let us know that they haven't been talking.
How did your mom feel about you being pregnant, by the way? Congrats. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank all y'all. Y'all, like, she's pissed. She's still pissed. Like, we haven't been talking, so I consider that as her being pissed. But she did the same jump when she was around my same age. She got pregnant with me at 17, so therefore I really don't see how they can judge me so hard. Everybody's life is different, and they don't get that. They believe like, oh, I went through this, and she's gonna go through the same thing. But no, that's not the case. Like, I'm pregnant and I'm working and I'm hustling, okay? And I'm finna get it. Like, I'm not letting anything stress me out or, bring me down, okay? I expected her to react being pissed, but I expected me to be able to talk to her a little bit more than the communication we doing now, but it's not the case. I'm happy for you. Is your mom supportive? Like I said, me and mom has not been talking this pregnancy, so, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna come around when I have my baby. What was your family reaction to your pregnancy? Like, my grandma, with my dad's side, they was more so of, all of us got pregnant at the same age you got pregnant, so we cannot say nothing, to you, basically. And my mom's side was the more judgy side. Like, they did the same exact thing, but they feel like they could judge me, so that was more of that side.
So 2 days ago, Samaria, she posted on her Instagram story about how Tommie and Tommie's sister Srirachi had teamed up to talk her into getting an abortion. She said, y'all, I was just told how my mother and aunt teamed up to try to trick me into having an abortion. Same aunt that had her first child at 17 and mother at 18. So Miss Mamas is like, y'all sitting up here trying to make me get an abortion when y'all did the same thing? Nah. So to prove that she wasn't lying, she put out text messages between her and Tommie. She said, hey, when do you want me to come out there? And somebody texts back for Tommie and said, hi, Samaria. Your mom isn't doing well. She's at hospital. So then Samaria responds with, I know, can you get me a flight? Then the mysterious person said, she told me get someone named Greg. Okay, let me call this Greg person. I'm her neighbor. So her daughter replies back with, hey, okay, and I just spoke with him. They only have flights for tomorrow, but I will be there first thing in the morning. Then the neighbor says, okay, we will tell her if they let us back in. The corona is happening. Then Samaria says, right, okay, my flight is at 8 a.m. And the neighbor says, okay, we will pick you up. I'm guessing they meant to say where instead of where. But yeah, she said, wear white if that's okay. And then over the screenshot of messages, Samaria, she wrote, she pulled up in a Bentley truck to come get me and was supposed to be in the hospital. So even though the neighbor said Tommie was in the hospital, apparently she pulled up in her Bentley truck to pick up her daughter. So then in the next screenshot, at the top, it shows Samaria saying, "Mama, I don't want it." And then Tommie says, "There is plenty of time to start a family the right way at the right time." Samaria, "I understand, but my life just didn't go that way." Tommie, "Because you made a mistake, it's not your fault. Everybody does." Samaria, "I love you and my life is going to be great, but I'm choosing to deal with it. I can't. I'm too far along and it's not right." Tommie, "But if you stand on that, then it becomes your problem and people won't be around, trust me." Samaria, "Mama, this whole pregnancy, nobody has been around. I know this already." Tommie, "You are not too far along. Your baby hasn't even formed yet." Shaking my head. And Samaria says, "Yes, the baby is. I see her moving everything. I go to weekly checkups." Tommie, "Yeah, so you want to have a child to prove a point. What point is that proving? Don't go outside, Samaria. I pray you don't." Samaria, "I'm not proving no point. This is my life and I don't want an abortion. I'm not counting on no one, so no one can fail me." Tommie, "Samaria, your baby is in a water sack. Every time you move, it's floating. But you are going to fail that child a million times. And imagine your little girl getting pregnant at 15, 16 after all you tried for her to have a better life than you." Then Samaria sends her a picture of an ultrasound. And Tommie says, "It's all a trap. Sex young, no arms, no eyes." Samaria says, "She is far enough to feel any pain. And the doctor told me this." Tommie, "In a sack of water. The doctors are pieces of shit who want that money you gon' owe." Samaria says, "Mama, she has every body part she needs. She's just growing now. Mama, do you just want me to leave? Because I don't want an abortion and I feel like the only reason I'm down here is so I can get one." Tommie, "No, it wasn't. Just wanted to make sure you were good. But I'll tell Greg to get you back today. I'm done with this. I wish you lots of luck and pray for you." And in the next series of texts, we cannot tell what Tommie said at top because it's kind of cut off. But Samaria starts with, "Okay, Mama." Tommie, "They smile in your face, but trust me, I wouldn't let anyone know about my child until I'm 18 and have something going for myself if I were you." So on April 20th, Samaria sent her a text saying, "Hey Mama, my interview is set for the 21st. No response from Tommie. Samaria texts her on April 21st and says, "I'm sorry for any wrong I did. I don't want the negativity on my heart." No response from Tommie. But Tommie did stop sharing her location with her. And then May 10th, Samaria said, "I love you and happy Mother's Day. Be safe and be happy." No response from Tommie. June 18th, "Happy birthday, Mama. Love you." No response from Tommie. So after Samaria posted those screenshots on her Instagram story, she posted, "I felt the need to post messages just in case I was about to be called a liar and etc. But I'ma delete them because it's personal. Just know I don't have to lie about nothing." And then she wrote another post on her Instagram story saying, "I just want to know what would have happened when I killed my baby and 2 months later she was holding hers. I probably would have taken my own life. Glad I got my own mind." The person that she is referring to is her aunt, Servachi, because her aunt just had a baby. So when Tommie got wind of those Instagram posts that her daughter has been making, she made a post on her Instagram and said, "Attention is a deadly drug. Y'all have been so supportive throughout my career, every hurdle, every struggle, every battle, and I feel like it's imperative that I speak on this, as if I owe it to myself to be transparent and show who I really am despite what my team or PR says. I can't and will not sweep this one under the rug. I've worked too hard and sacrificed too much. Going live at 7 p.m. Hashtag Tommie shit." So then Tommie went live addressing her daughter's recent claims and telling everybody why she felt the way that she felt.
My take on abortion, yeah. I would rather a teen live their life, because I was a teen and I had a baby young and I didn't have nobody. I didn't have anybody to tell me this or this is what you should do or that's what. I didn't have none of that. So ultimately my decision to my child that I think so highly of and that I love is that I don't want her to ever face the things that I face. I don't want her to ever go through that. I want you to be in your dorm room. I want you to complete high school. I want you to have wild parties. I want you to live out these years of your life because you never get them back. When you see like text messages and stuff like that, that's ultimately what I'm thinking about. As a mom, I'm disappointed. I'm hurt. I went through a time where I was so depressed, like I wasn't eating, I wasn't posting. I have endorsements, and I'm not posting what I'm supposed to be posting because I'm in my head about somebody sleeping with my daughter having sex. How did it get to that point? How did it get to that point, Tommie? It got to that point because I was arrested. I was arrested because I went and addressed my other daughter. I go to my daughter's school to address her about being disrespectful, and it turned into a worldwide mess, as you know. Now, I'm in jail for 4 months. It took 4 months for my daughter to make a wrong decision. 4 months, right?
Okay, y'all, we just gonna pause her real quick because when she said this, I was like, I'm quite sure it's been a while since that incident happened. But, I could be wrong, so let me just, go and do some research real quick and refresh my memory. Well, honey, when I looked into it, I'm like, oh, nah, this shit happened a minute ago. That happened October 17th of 2018. Some reports say she slammed her daughter's head up against the locker. And other reports say that she slapped her daughter, dragged her by her hair down the hallway, and stuffed her inside of the locker. Whichever one it was, she went to jail for child abuse and some other shit, okay? She was let go on $27,000 bond, and she was ordered to stay away from her daughter, Havali. Mind y'all, her daughter was 11 years old at the time that happened. So yeah. The next day, within 3 hours after she was released from jail, she was sent back to jail because she violated the terms of her little bond agreement. So they sent her ass back to jail. And I'm not sure when she got released from that incident, but she ended up going back to jail in March of 2019 for showing up to court drunk. Now, this court hearing that she had was in relation to the first case that she caught when she went up to her daughter's middle school and beat her up. So she was in jail from March to July. Those are the 4 months that she's referring to in this live. She is really sitting up here on this live saying that her daughter got pregnant between March and July of 2019 while she was away in jail. I don't know what the hell kind of sorcery Tommie got going on, because how the hell can your daughter get pregnant between March and July of 2019 and still be pregnant in July of 2020? Please make that make sense.
If you don't have the money to pay for a doctor, then we're not even gonna get into where you live at, where you stay at. We're not even gonna get into that. You don't even have the money to pay for the doctor who's gonna deliver your child. You don't have a career. You have not finished school. Like, these are all the things teens need to think about. Like, when you ultimately, oh yeah, he's whispering in my ear, we're having sex, he wants me to have this baby. If somebody asks you to have a baby, they already don't respect you. And they already don't value your life. I'm not gonna leave this earth knowing everything I sacrificed, all my blood, sweat, and tears, because someone is emotional. What I told my daughter was, you don't want to make this decision like this. I say, you have plenty of time. Do it right. No sin is bigger than the other. So you already had sex unprotected. You already had sex. You're not married. It's no bigger than making a proper decision so you won't have a life-altering mistake. Those are my personal beliefs, and I'm a human being, and I've been through a gang of shit, so I can speak on it because I speak from experience. I'm seasoned. I'm hurt because everything I fucking sacrificed is for my children. It's for being a mom. And now you're coming for that? I can't sit back and let that rock. No. I had so many dreams and goals and aspirations for my daughter. It's unbelievable. I seen her going way past me. Way past me. When I moved to LA, I immediately took her. Pretty little thing. You're gonna model. Got her in Beverly Hills High School. All of these things before I even knew she was pregnant. I'm in jail. I left you with your dad for 4 months, and this is how fast a life decision can happen. In 4 fucking months, a life-changing decision was made. Nah. Just fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all over the place because I'm trying to sound like some shit that I ain't. I'm trying to, skip around. The facts is this. The facts is respect. It's respect. I bring you home after being, homeless, sourcing a place. I have to move out of Atlanta, and I bring you home. This your room. This your walk-in closet. This everything. We're gonna figure this out. But you're in there making YouTube videos. You're in there making YouTube videos. I say, what you doing? Making YouTube videos. Why are you making YouTube videos? You're about to be a mom. You need to be planning, plotting, and strategizing. What are you making a YouTube video for? So, it was a big blow up. The police got called on me and everything. And as you know, I just came out of a situation. My child has an active dad. She went to her father's house. How I feel about abortion and what I said in those messages is how I still feel. I ain't old enough to be nobody motherfucking grandma, bitch. I'm not old enough to be nobody grandma. Our relationship has took a turn for the absolute worst. I would rather I'm in disbelief myself, me.
Every decision you made in life been because you're God.
That's the sick part, huh? That's the sick part. And mind you, all of this is taking place because I'm here with my sister. If my sister want to have an abortion, I'm here at the abortion clinic. My sister want to have her baby, I'm right here having your baby. I don't care. I love my fucking family and I'm 10 toes down about them and I don't care what anybody has to say about that. Someone had to tell me, Tommie, you're going at it like it's your personal fucking failure, and it's not. It's not. When these kids, 7 months, who cares? How about 17 years? How about 17 years of mine? You talking about 7 months? 17 years. I'm never gonna get that time back.
So the Shade Room posted the live that Tommie did, and Tommie's daughter saw the live and she commented, "You wouldn't know where I was living or what's going on with me because we don't speak. I'm in my rightful grade and currently about to start school at home. I know you ain't never had enough money to have me or Havali, so how did you do it?" Exactly. Ain't nobody stupid. That's what Medicaid for. You doing all of this, but not once spoke on what happened in LA. Woo! Sassy. Disrespectful. And then she says, at the end of the day, if your daughter gets pregnant at a young age, you have a right to be mad. But at the end of the day, if you did the same thing, I would expect you to be more understanding. But you would rather not be there at all because you care more about a platform over there trying to clear your plate. I don't blame you. Make it sound like you did the right thing, Ma. So then yesterday, Tommie goes to post a picture of her sister, Sarachi, and the baby that she just gave birth to. And in the caption, she put, "I love you, sister. I'm proud of you. So happy for my niece. The moment you told me you were scared, I came to be by your side. Only we know what's truly going on. I know you'll continue being a great mom, and I'm here for you like I've always been, through whatever decisions you make. Unfortunately, our mom is incarcerated separated. And with so many recent childbirth deaths, my little sister was terrified to do this alone. So yes, I flew in to be here. She's had it rough raising my nephew and becoming a mom for the second time. She has been very uncertain in what she wanted to do this time around, which is 100% understandable. It's heartbreaking how selfish someone could be trying to take your special day, flip/lie, and make it about themselves. Sis, we know the truth, and I promise I got you and my niece. Don't feel any other way but loved in your moment. 722, we love you, Sace. At Servachi, you got this. So then a messy fan comments under the picture and says, what about your daughter? And Tommie replies to the messy fan and says, what about her? Y'all need to grow up. I'm not beefing or going back and forth with a child. My daughter knows exactly what she did and why I'm not around her. And it's really none of y'all business. Sassy. I'm gonna really need y'all to subscribe after reading all this shit because this is a lot to read. It was a lot to put together and my tongue is tied. So please hit that subscribe button and like the video too. Thank you. So back to this mess. Then Tommie goes and posts on her Instagram story saying, y'all are some sick individuals. I will post my sister how I like. She's giving birth. I posted her when she had my nephew as well. If you think for 1 minute I'm going to entertain negativity, you're fucking crazy and you can move the fuck around. Same advice I gave her, I gave my daughter. It's advice. I never force someone to do anything with their body. And as for all this pity party bullshit, my daughter knows exactly why I'm not dealing with her in this moment. But unlike her, I choose not to make her look crazy while she's pregnant and post the disrespectful ass videos of her. Every action has a reaction, and hers warranted me to fall back and let her be as grown as she told me she was. Simple. Then she goes to post an old picture of her and her sister at the hospital in 2014. And she says, same genuine, selfless person I've always been for all those on the outside looking in. Then she got another picture from 2014 of her in the hospital with somebody. I'm not sure if that's her sister. They don't really look alike to me. Don't look like the same girl in this other picture. But whoever that is, she in the hospital with him. And this is where Servachi comes into play. She jumps in and adds in her 2 cents and says, I want to address what's going on because this isn't the first time Samaria has played the victim and lied on everyone. Your mother wanted a better life for you. Reason why she wanted you to fly to LA. She didn't want you staying in a fucked up environment with your people and on top of that, break generational curses. Why the fuck would anyone want to see their child struggle like they did? Her being disappointed and giving you the option to do better isn't forcing anything. Nobody in that house forced an abortion on you. I had thoughts of doing it because of things I had going on, and my sister said she would help me with whatever decision I decide to take. The whole time being in LA, Tasha is trying to compensate you. Tell the truth. We're all in the room. Your mother asks you, what is your plan? You want to have this baby. How do you plan to take care of it? You had an attitude and was rude as fuck. You even asked me, should I stop treating my mom like this? You knew you was wrong. You want attention and you're going about it wrong, sweetie. I'm not about to bash you. You knew what you did, pulling the knife out on your mom because she wouldn't let you take shit. She brought you back to your boyfriend's house. She was tired of the rude shit, and rightfully so. Not once she said we going to the clinic, so stop the fucking lies. You were 14 weeks at the time, not 7 months. So Tommie had screenshotted that and put her caption saying, I hate shit like this, but the truth is the truth. I equally love both of my children with all of my heart. And what's going on? Just flat out wrong. At Servachi, family first, nobody wins when the family feuds. I understand where Tommie coming from, and I understand where the daughter coming from. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this topic down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you in my next video.